The sermon tonight is Ephesians chapter 2 verses Romans chapter 6 in Sermonette Smackdown. It's Paul against Paul, winner take all. Salvation by grace won the last time, but the law is back to settle some scores. You'd better make it to Sermonette Smackdown unless you're in jail. And if you are in jail, break out. So this guy says to me, bungee jumping's the last thing I'll do. I said, you might be right.
Hello, I'm Adam Whipple, also known as Prince Charmin. And I used to work for Alka-Seltzer. I was a physicist. And I worked at the Bed Bath & Beyond. I was in the Beyond section. I hope you all had a good St. Patrick's Day. You know it's Irish and stays out all night? Patio furniture.
Tom O'Shiny here for the O'Shiny Company. On St. Patrick's Day, a leprechaun said to me, would you like a pot of gold? I said, I want a pot of emeralds for all my friends at the O'Shiny Company. So he gave me one for a very, very reasonable price. And now I'm passing them on to you, my friends. For a limited time only, while supplies last, I'm letting these green beauties go for $29 a pop. It's easy to get to the O'Shiny Company. Just drive to the end of the rainbow, then turn left. Get them while they're hot at the O'Shiny Company. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Here's something you don't see every day. In Iran today, national elections were held. With 90% of the vote counted, Mitt Romney was leading Rick Santorum.
Saw these two cats are in a mouse hole, and one says, it's a hole in the wall, but the food's good. Everybody reads, but nobody does anything about it. So, they say behind every man there's a woman, so I think that was true of Moses too.
So could you ask the burning bush for directions? Not Mr. 40 years wandering in the wilderness Moses. No! There's
an atheist society in Portland. They're a little hard to find because their meeting hall keeps getting struck by lightning. And before I turn it over to Ed Sullivan, remember, don't sweat the small stuff. They can detect it in the lab.
Well, now you know. Right here on our show, for your entertainment, the old men at the river. There's an old man called the Mississippi. That's the man I don't like to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old man river, that old man river, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along. He don't plant potatoes, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants 'em is soon forgotten. But old man river, he just keeps rolling along. tote that barge and lift that bale. You shows a little grit and you lands in jail. But I'll keep laughing instead of crying. I must keep living until